we're going to get started with our team call, and it is February 1st. I love that the 1st is on a Monday. It really helps me. Okay, this is really funny, but when I was planning out posts, I was like, hey, and the 8th is on the 8th. The 9th is on the 9th. That's amazing. Like, you don't have to go, the 5th day of this training is actually the 12th. You know, just makes sense. It's those simple things that really make me happy. All right, so you guys might have seen what I posted in our team page on Thrive, but when your assistant, my wonderful Melissa, messages you and she's excited about the Success Club document, it's really fun because she is like totally wigging out about how many people on our team hit Success Club. So that just makes me excited because I equate that to you guys reaching out and really helping people and really going crazy about serious goals. So that makes me all like dorky, get excited. But what we're going to talk about today is just that. We're going to talk about February and everything that's happening, that can happen, and expectations. So I am the worst about, I'm the worst about a lot of things. I'm the worst about setting, these fell out of my ears because I tried to adjust my headband. Okay, I'm the worst about setting, boundaries. I set a lot of expectations, but I don't set the boundaries. That kind of has to go together. So we're going to talk about that. But first, I want to talk to you guys about, what's happening in February. Wow, I'm really big. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you. If you're on your phone, sorry, you won't see it. It's just the way it works, unless you're like video phoning. So if you're a Diamond Coach, you get this really cool thing, but also we all got it today. This was just called the Diamond Insider, but we didn't get it yesterday like we're supposed to. So what you get here is kind of a snapshot about everything that's going on this month. It's really cool. You know, take a look at it. It talks about what's happening in this issue. It gives, all of the challenge pack specials, you guys. This is amazing. They are really setting us up well for February Team Cup. And that's one of the big things happening in February. If you're not on a Team Cup team, yeah, sorry, you missed it. Last night was the last night. We start today. That means for this month, we kind of have these success pods, and we're working together, hit big goals. Maybe you've come together with your teams and you've been like, I'm going to hit Success Club 20. So if all of you guys hit Success Club 20, that's 100 Success Club points, and that's crazy. Maybe you're going for prizes. Maybe you're going for growth. That's what this month is all about. Just really being a little bit nutty and really seeing what you guys are capable of, because you guys, you can hit big goals. You can't have expectations. You like where this is going? I have a point. So that's what's happening. So these are all of the challenge pack specials for February. Really awesome. It's kind of like what they did in January where they're like, and you're welcome. Here you go. You get a plethora. Hefe, what is a plethora? You get a plethora of challenge pack specials to help people see, the value of the challenge pack, but it's always there. You get to say like, hey guys, this is on special, and it creates urgency, right? If you talk about this is on special this month, this is the program you have been asking about, this is going to help you achieve those goals, like legit. It's proven. I can show you what's been happening in my challenge groups, and I can match you with a program that is proven. I can help you with those nutrition goals. I can show you how to meal prep. This is what we do as coaches, right? We don't just go, and ta-da. You go to my link and boom, you get a program. We help them have the best results they possibly can. And that's the fulfilling part of coaching. That's where it gets really awesome. That's where we build those relationships, that longevity in our business. Those are the people who see us as someone who cares about them as a person, not a number. They're not just like scrolling through the newsfeed to see who, has weight goals or wants to be inspirational to their kids or whatever. We're actually building relationships with people. So anyway, there's that. So if you want to see the challenge packs, you can go to FAQ 4394, or you can just look in your email. If you guys aren't getting this, you need to contact Coach Relations. I'm going to show you where a really nifty forum is. Like, I'm kind of doing a tutorial today and also doing this expectations call. So like I said, we're talking about Team Cup. That is also a February highlight. This breaks it down for you guys. So if your team together earns Success Club 5 or 10, if like one person earns 20 and one person earns 5, yeah, it's great. but you all have to earn Success Club points to get the prize. Sorry, it can't just be like one person like carrying the whole team. You guys all have to show up. So if you get 30 points, you earn a Shakeology tumbler. I happen to be drinking from mine right now. I hope it's newer than mine. I keep all of the BPA stickers on there because I'm lazy. I don't know why, they just won't come off. Okay, tier 2, 50 team points. You get 22-minute hardcore men's and women's apparel. That's kind of fun because that stuff really sells out. Tier 3, 75 team points. You get a coach throw blanket. Okay, so I have a fleece one. It goes with us all the time. You might not think that's a big deal, but when people see you wrapped up in your turquoise Team Beachbody throw at the soccer game, they're like, huh, so that's that company, I saw that on TV. Oh my gosh, that's that P90X thing. It's a conversation starter, and it keeps you warm, and it's kind of cool. All right, teams, if you happen to be in the top 10, 6 through 10 get Apple TV. What? Teams 4 through 5 get Solo Beats and Apple TV. Holy moly. Team 3 gets a lot of stuff, and Team 2 and Team 1. That's pretty cool. So I just think it's really neat to build your business and to have that time with your coaches on your team to grow. That's what I like about the Team Cup. All right, so what's really cool is you guys, when you hit 5-star diamond and above, you have access to a really magical place called the 5-star diamond line where angels sing when you call and they know you by your first name. What? Yeah, it's amazing. It's the most amazing place ever, and you all should be able to work towards that. That's just one of the perks of being a 5-star diamond coach and above. So they're just letting you all about that. Now, if you have questions about hardcore, it's coming March 1st, right? So this is also about hardcore. So it's talking about you get an access to a sneak peek February 7th and February 22nd. You're going to look on your on-demand, and it's going to be in there. So there you go. You can also add your coach ID rep to give people kind of an email collector. I like to create my own. So you can create that with Squarespace. You can create that with a Wufoo form. You can do all sorts of things that make it more personal and go straight to your email, because sometimes the Beachbody links just don't work that great. So here's the save the date. You guys, this is really cool. Save this, snapshot it, screenshot it, whatever. These are great things. So February 7th, sneak peek of 22-minute hardcore on Beachbody On Demand. February 8th, a surprise Shakeology announcement. What could it be? February 22nd, sneak peek of 22-minute hardcore on Beachbody On Demand. Yeah, you got it. That's 2 sneak peeks. March 1st, Tony Horton's 22-minute hardcore launches. I just had the question from a coach the other day. Are all the workouts 22 minutes? I was like, yes, they're all 22 minutes. But you guys can look this up also in your FAQ and on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, here's an announcement. I am going to close. Yes. And I am going to stop sharing, or I was going to go to I am not going to show you my back office. I wanted to talk to you guys. You guys have asked about our team calls. I am going to create a Squarespace landing page to make it easy for you. And basically, you're going to be able to go there and see all of our calls. We have a YouTube page, if you didn't know that. I hope you do. I hope your coaches told you about that. My coaches get a welcome email with our YouTube link in it. So I am just going to create a page that's off of Facebook where you can go. It'll be like lauren-duke.com/team calls, and every week's team call will be there. It'll be our YouTube link from Upland, like today's call will be there. So you can go through kind of like podcasts and you just can listen to them willy-nilly, all that stuff. So there's that announcement as well. Trying to simplify things for you guys, but at the same time, if you find something that you need in your organization or your team, get with your team and create it. You don't have to wait for me to do it. So that's just that. You know, we have a new coach boot camp, new coach training academy, business starter academy that started today. Take that content, make it your own, and do that on your own team. Don't wait for me to have a training. I am doing this for my personally sponsored coaches, and eventually I will just phase it out so that I'm just doing it for my personally sponsored coaches, because I want you guys to take ownership of your training and your teams. You have all the templates you could possibly need. We give them to you guys. We have an Emerald, Push to Emerald training group. We have a Push to Diamond training group. We have everything for you. So if you get to the point where you're like, gosh, my team is really asking for this, you have all the resources, right? You've gone through the training. It's our training. Make it your own and then duplicate that with your team. Get with your coaches and figure out what it is that you guys need to provide for your coaches and figure out how to do that. Will it be stellar? Probably yes. Maybe not. So what? Learn from it. Grow from it. Go, okay, I really didn't like what we did this time. Let's do something different next time. So the bulk of our team call, the next 15 minutes, because I like to keep it 30 minutes, is going to be about expectations. I'm going to go ahead and, you like how I text myself pictures? I do. I totally do. I wanted to just share with you the definition of expectations. Okay, because I don't want you to think this is me setting expectations for you. That's not what this call is about. Expectation, by definition, is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. A belief that someone will or should achieve something. It is what we should be doing for ourselves. Setting expectations for ourselves in our businesses. Kind of like goals, right? So I'm going to stop that. And I want to stop sharing. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you. We're going to talk about expectations. I've been talking with other leaders and just kind of trying to figure out where, we set expectations for our teams in the beginning of the year. We set expectations for ourselves and our own personal goals. We make vision boards. We share our goals and our visions, and we get excited about where we want to go with our business. But then what? If we do nothing to back that up, it's just white noise. So there's a difference between setting expectations and setting expectations that you're actually going to follow and actually going to make happen. So I shared this with somebody else with our team. I believe I got kind of excited yesterday and started just posting all sorts of things. You guys, if you have expectations to grow your business, there are certain things you must do in your business. It's just a fact. This is a legitimate business. It is not just something that you sign up for and it's super fun and you get to post on Facebook all day and you get to be silly. It is that, but it's also a legitimate business. It is actually something that changes lives. When you view it as that, and when you look at yourself as you are the representation of your business. I don't wear Team Beachbody anywhere, right? I have something Nike on. I worked out, I shared that today. I shared inspiration. I share what I want to share. I do talk to people about programs and then I help them match to a program, but I am my brand, just like you are your brand. So if you're expecting yourself to grow, you've got to do certain things in your business to make that happen. One is you must be consistent. You have to treat this like a legitimate business. Say you have a job. You go to a job interview and they say you have to be here at 8 o'clock or we will dock your pay. And you have a 30-minute lunch break. And then you have to be here and we get off at 4. Okay? That was kind of my job when I was a graphic artist when we first got married back in the day. And I had to make sure that I planned to get up, go for a run, shower, commute time, get in the building, be at my desk in front of my huge, massive computer, right? That was just part of it. And then when it was my time to go to lunch, I'd pack my lunch or I would go get something. But usually I packed my lunch and I would go to the break room and I would sit there and I would talk with everybody. And then it was time. It was time to go back. And then I would do my work until I was released. I was expected to be there because I had things that needed to be accomplished. My job, my boss relied on me to be there, and I was expected to be there to earn a paycheck. It is no different with your business. You are your store. So if my kids love, the Subway is right here, and there's a little shop called Lenny's, another sub shop. What if they went there on Wednesday and it was closed? And then they went on Thursday, it was closed. Friday, closed. Do you think they would keep trying? Or they'd be like, Lenny's is closed. And what if there's no note on the door? Nothing. They just weren't there. If you treat your business that way, people will stop coming to you. They will not see you as a we are open for business store. They will not come to you for your inspirational posts if you stop making them for a long period of time. They will not see you as a serious individual, and they will go to somebody else. Honestly. They will. You live in Altus? I'm from Bartlesville. Anyway, I digress. Don't distract me, Laura Burt. Anyway, I just have to say that because you've got to show up daily. That's that power. Sorry, I get really excited. That's consistency. That is the compound effect. You keep doing the same things over and over time, those 5 people that you invite over a 7-day period, that's 35 people. Say they don't respond this week. What if they all respond next week and you were inviting 4 more people next week, or 5 more people every day that week? So you have to think of it that way. I don't care if nobody comes into your store today. Do you stay open? Yes. Yes, you do. There were really low days when I worked retail. I worked in a little shop in Del Rio, Texas. It's adorable. It's called Buffalo Girls, and I didn't make any money because I just was like, can I just use my paycheck to buy that? I was terrible. I had credit all the time. It's terrible. So there would be days when people wouldn't come into the store. It would be so boring. But what did we have to do? We still had to work. We still had to do inventory. We still had to catch up. We had other things we had to do during that day. Same thing here. Say you have a down day. Nobody is messaging you back. What can you do instead of that? Can you create graphics? Can you revamp your challenge group? Can you do those things that you've been thinking, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to do that forever. Can you write a training? Yeah, those are great times to do those kind of things. And then on the days when you were just totally bogged down with conversations, you can be like, oh, I'm so glad that I took the time to do that the other day. I'm so glad that I took the time to, take care of that so that when people came to my store, I was ready. And I had the best dang challenge group ever. And my graphics rocked. And I took the time to do that. I woke up just a little bit earlier that day or whatever. So you've got to act like you are your store. You have got to make sure that if you have those expectations for growth, you are showing up for your business. Another expectation is Success Club. Don't roll your eyes at me. That is not for me. That is not for your upline. That is not so we can hit elite. No. That is so you can see a return in your business. You are not going to see income progression. You are not going to see influx of relationship building. You are not going to see growth in your business if you do not hit Success Club. So it's super exciting that 60 people hit Success Club in our business this month. I mean, ridiculous, you guys. That's awesome. Sorry, I did scream. If you're sorry, my puppy. I'll show you my puppy in a minute. But he's like, lady, you're so loud. 60 people. That is what I'm talking about, you guys. That is showing up for your business. That is having those relationships and conversations that really make a difference. So if you are not hitting Success Club, you are not going to see growth in your business. You are going to feel like you are selling things. You are going to feel like you are pushing a product. Really, you are. I don't feel like I'm pushing a product with Success Club because each of those points means someone else who's in a challenge group with me, someone else who came to me to ask advice, someone else who said, could you please help me? Because I don't even know where to start, but you have been inspiring me because you showed up daily. Do you see where this goes? Do you see how the consistency brings people to your business, to your store? You're the store. Do you see where it happens, where that magic starts to happen? You show up daily, people come to you, you build a relationship, they trust you. And then they say, I would really appreciate it if you would help me and you would walk me through this. And then you're completely humbled that they chose you and that you get to see them through this and you get to celebrate their change and their victory. Like that's this whole thing here, guys. And then the next step is that relationship continues to blossom and grow, and say they want to be a coach. It just continues from there. Or people see that I want to do what she's doing because she obviously loves what she's doing. She is so passionate about showing up every day that I want to be a part of whatever she is doing. That is really cool, right? So that's Success Club. And a friend of mine gave me this statistic and I was like, what the heck? 68%, coaches who hit Success Club in a full calendar year see a 68% increase in income. That is huge over a 12-month period. When you consider that some people get a $10 raise, $100 raise, 68% of what you earned in January, it will be 68% larger next January if you just do the basics in your business. So if you don't get this for any other reason, get it because you have goals and you set expectations in your business to take your kids to Disney World, to have that family vacation, to have that vacation home, to go on that retreat, to experience that leadership conference, to take that many people to Summit, to pay for sports. Preach, Stacey Legg. Hello. Just got the bill for Taylor and I was like, dang it. Oh, Mom, I need new cleats. No, you don't. You're fine. Squeeze your feet into those. They're great. We haven't had them very long. Seriously, we had that conversation. But anyway, that can be your goal. And if you have those kind of expectations for your business, what are you doing to get there? If you're just like, I'm here, somebody signed me up to be a coach and I'm expecting you to give this to me, I'm waiting. Nope, not going to happen. We have the tools, we have the training, we have the resources. You as a coach, you're independent. And I'm not saying this to say like, good luck, sink or swim, but a coach can only get you so far. Then it's up to you. You've been given the resources, you've been given the training, you get these team calls, you have the National Wake Up Call, you have every opportunity to join new coach training groups, push to Emerald groups, to participate in anything that is available to you. But you have to be hungry enough to go after it and make those expectations realities. So, wow, I'm getting excited. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about in the last 4 minutes is, you really got to invest time in you. This is really key, and I want you to hear this. I didn't in the beginning. I was like, personal development, blah. And I was frustrated, and I was burnt out, and I was not sure what the heck I was doing. I had no why. I had no vision. I had no expectations. I had no idea what was possible with this business. I hope that you see from me and from other leaders on this team what is possible because they share, right? And if I do a bad job of that, tell me. Say, I really need you to share with me what's possible. I need you to share with me what you've been able to do through this business, through this team. I would be happy to do that because it's not me, it's this team. So I'm happy to praise, thrive, up and down, sideways, backwards, forwards, all day long because it's not me. I've been given the opportunity, just like you were given the same opportunity that I was. I just decided to go all in. And maybe you haven't yet. Maybe you have. Congratulations. When you go all in, there is no turning back. That's not even an option. When you go all in, it's all forward. It's all failing and falling flat on your face, and that is a part of it. It's doing it every day, even when it's hard. It's doing it every day, even when life happens. And yes, it's taking those times to run away and go get a pedicure because that just has to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to invest your time in you as well. So that's where personal development really comes in. I can share this with you guys. I had a coach tell me I already shared a video about it. I had a coach tell me I was too strong and too passionate. She had a lot of insecurities, and that was her. That wasn't me. I took it very personally, and I really had to stop and go, okay, that's not me. The old Lauren from 3 years ago would have been a puddle on the floor. The people pleaser in me would have been like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, apologizing. But I just said, I'm really sorry you feel that way. And I'm not sure what happened, but I respect your decision, and I'll help you whatever way you can. That was her. She had a lot of growing she had to do. There are people in our life, and they're going to come in and out, and that's going to happen, and we can't control that. But I'm just saying personal development isn't just about this business. It's not just reading a book about marketing, and it's not just reading a book about leadership. It's also taking time to understand, how do I handle conflict? How do I handle me? I have to be okay with me. I have to be happy with me. So it's taken me a long time to get there. But I want you to invest in you and your success. If there's a training that you want to do, save up for it. Don't say I can't do that. The best thing I've done for my business lately is participate in a Sarah Dan training. I just got off a call with her, And we have one-on-one calls every Monday right before this. She has helped me revolutionize my business. When you see me doing Squarespace landing pages and forms, that's because of her. When you see me talking about this page we're going to do for our team calls, that is her. Like straight up. She's like, why are you doing this to yourself? You stink at this. You need to be tougher, and you need to set grounders. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. That is hard for me, but it's necessary because you have to get to that point in your business where you have expectations, but you've got to grow into the leader to meet those expectations. You've got to grow into the person to make those things happen. So I want you to invest time. Puffy heart from Sarah. Yeah, we talked about you, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. I want you guys to do those things. I want you to be honest with your expectations and honest with yourself. Are you really open for business? Are you really open to receive people into your store? Really, are you? Or are you waiting until the last 5 hours of the month to achieve Success Club, and then you're ticked off that nobody's responding to your messages? Hello? Not okay. Like, I would be like, she crazy. If you messaged me randomly at 9 o'clock on the last day of the month and said, hey, so I'm ready for you to be in my challenge group. It's only $140. I'd be like, huh? What? There's a relationship there. There's no work that went into that. You've constantly got to be building those relationships so that you don't have to feel that push. You shouldn't ever feel that pressure like that, you know? I don't want that for you guys. I don't want that for your challengers. I don't want that for your business, because I want you to have this flow and to be doing the daily things to make that happen. And Jen Ward is laughing at me. Anyway, I don't know why. All right. So I want, we've talked about being open for business, hitting Success Club, because that is how you do it. And your whole business will grow exponentially 68% over a year. And then taking time for you. And the last thing I want to say is, if you don't have any boundaries in your business or with your customers and your coaches, set some now and then stick to them. Like, the worst thing I did for myself was to be constantly available for my coaches in the beginning, like 24/7. It really hurt my family. It really hurt. It hurt a lot of things. It really made my family feel like they were second, and I had to fix it. And I had to set boundaries in my business. And then when a coach comes to you and says, and I'm not calling anybody out, so don't think this, but when they say, can't you just do calls at night? Because I work during the day. You have to say no for you. You have to. You say, you know what, I'm going to record that, and I will make sure that it's available for you to watch when it's good for you. But for my family, I can't do that. And that's okay. It has to work for you because this is your business. And your coaches will be okay, and they will understand. It might take a while, but they will understand. So if there are certain things that you have to do in your business, like you cannot answer the phone until after 10 o'clock, don't do it. You'll get sucked in every time. It happened this morning. 6:30 a.m. I'm looking at my phone because it's my alarm. And I set like 20 alarms to help my kids, you know, have like boundaries. 6:30, you got to be out the door. And I looked at my phone, and there was a coach. And I got sucked in. And then I was late for my workout. Then I was late for tennis. And it just ruined everything. Had I been strong enough to say, I'm not going to touch my phone, I'm going to do what I need to do, gosh, things would be so much easier. But you've got to be setting those boundaries and expectations for your business from the get-go. And make sure that your coaches are aware of that. If you're only going to work when your kids are at school, then only work when your kids are at school. If you're not going to do night calls, do not give in and do not do night calls. Make a recording. If someone asks you to guest speak on their call, give them a recording of something you are passionate about and be like, here you go. You can play this for your team. Or you're getting bogged down with Zoom calls with your coaches. Make a recording and say, hey, new coaches, this is some really great stuff that I want you to know. Watch this. Don't feel like you constantly have to be at everybody's beck and call. Don't feel like you have to be, that you have to change your business for someone else. Yes, be available to your teams. Yes, be available to your coaches. But yes, be strong about setting boundaries. This is something I'm preaching to the choir right now. But that's really what I wanted to talk to you about, your expectations. Here we are, excuse me, in the second month of the year, which is cuckoo. It's already February because my daughter's going to turn 15, and that's just ridiculous in and of itself. That means she's going to be like wanting to learn how to drive, and I've got to teach her while my husband's deployed. That will send me over the edge. I'll be like, she's twitching again. She's like, because she's freaking out about driving with her kid. Yeah, Stacy has twins who are now learning to drive, so you win. If you did, okay. My friend used to say, I'm going to say it, I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to fix it, I'm just going to say it. So if your expectation for your business was to hit Success Club every month and you didn't, don't give up. That's not like, well, I had a goal to run a race every month and I missed it, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. No, you pick it right back up and you start again. That was my goal 2 years ago. That was completely unrealistic. Legit. We were moving. What the heck? Plus, I didn't really try, and it hurt to run that many races. Stupid. Anyway, it was a great goal, not realistic. Set realistic goals, but also with something like Success Club that really builds your business and allows you to grow, you should be doing this. Like, it's the basic, you guys. It's just what you do. It's what you do as a Team Beachbody coach. This is a legitimate business. This has legitimate potential to change your life. I'm living proof of that, and it freaks me out daily. The big things that we're doing in life are like stuff my parents do, and I'm not an adult yet, so what the heck are we doing? Playing house? That's what I feel like. But this is real stuff. I know I've gone over by 5 minutes. If you did not hit Success Club January, yesterday, get over it, okay? Wallowing in it and not showing up today as a new month is absolutely the wrong thing to do. Get over it and move forward. This is a new month. And guess what? You have 29 days in February. You have one more day this year. No excuses. Success Club in the bag. Did you see all the challenge pack specials? Ridiculous. People are going to be like, what is it? Shoveling down candy all month. Help them set good habits now so that they don't want the candy. Or talk to them about the refresh after the candy. There are many things we can do to help people. It's not just a marketing plan. It really is to help people. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Team Cup, that's a whole new thing. Team Cup started today, so you're going to see your name on that board. I know that we're going to have some Thrive coaches up there that's just going to be like, what? And then, find people to do challenge groups with. If you find you have one challenger, go with somebody else. I learned so much with partnering with other coaches. I'm like, oh, I didn't even think to do that. That's so cool. And I asked to be in people's groups when I was starting out, and I had one challenger. Humbling, but I learned a lot. And this month, if you guys are in our Push to Diamond group, holy cow, it's amazing training. Okay? Those are Emerald and above coaches, and they are really pushing for big goals. If you have coaches in there, this is not drop the kids off at the pool and hope the lifeguard saves them if they fall in. This is you watching your kids, taking care of them, and treating them like leaders. You're not tagging them every post there is, because guess what? They're showing up for their businesses. They're showing up for their own growth. This is you helping them when they ask questions, but not like spoon feeding them or dragging them along. This is a great group, and I want to keep the energy up in there because we can see some really amazing growth in our own businesses and their businesses and the entire team if we put in the time daily. Some posts are longer than others. Some are super short. We're going to give them time to catch up, so don't worry. Just try not to fall behind. Try to be there and hit that goal in the 6 weeks, okay? I have a treat for my personally sponsored coaches who hit Diamond, so if you talk to your coach about your treat. I don't know. That was mean, but you might not have a treat. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. And again, I'm going to have all of our team calls loaded in one place, easy to access on a landing page. So I just wanted to say happy February, you guys. I'm going to stop recording.